Now, before we get into Revelation, the first thing I want to state first that will happen is bringing it to the point in time where we currently are at in our prophetic timeline, the rattling of the dry bones. We are at the rattling, and through this rattling will come to a full-on bringing back to life of Yah's children. We find this part of prophecy in Ezekiel chapter 37, verses 1 through 14. Let's read. The hand of Yahweh came upon me, and brought me out in the spirit of Yahweh, and set me down in the midst of the valley, and it was full of bones. Then he caused me to pass by them all around, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and indeed they were very dry. And he said to me, Son of man, can these bones live? So I answered, O Adonai Yahweh, you know. Again he said to me, Prophesy to these bones, and say to them, O dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh. Thus says Adonai Yahweh to these bones, Surely I will cause breath to enter into you, and you shall live. I will put sinews on you, and bring flesh upon you, cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and you shall live. Then you shall know that I am Yahweh. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and suddenly a rattling, and bones came together, bone to bone. Indeed, as I looked, the sinews and flesh came upon them. The skin covered them over, but there was no breath in them. Also he said to me, Prophesy to the breath, prophesy, son of man, and say to the breath, Thus says Adonai Yahweh, Come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe on these slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and breath came into them, and they lived, and stood upon their feet, an exceedingly great army. Then he said to me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Yasharel. They indeed say, Our bones are dry, our hope is lost, and we ourselves are cut off. Therefore prophesy and say to them, Thus says Adonai Yahweh, Behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up from your graves and bring you into the land of Israel. Then you shall know that I am Yahweh, when I have opened your graves, O my people, and brought you up from your graves. I will put my spirit in you, and you shall live. I will place you in your own land. Then you shall know that I, Yahweh, have spoken it and performed it, says Yahweh. That's Ezekiel chapter 37, verses 1 through 14. You see, the Israelites dispersed throughout the world will begin to awaken to their heritage. If you remember, Yah prophesied that they will forget or lose their heritage. And you, even yourself, shall let go of your heritage which I gave you, and I will cause you to serve your enemies in a land which you do not know, for you have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. So yes, Israelites dispersed throughout the world will begin to awaken to their heritage.